Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell down below so that you'll never miss another upload. In today's video, I did want to talk a little bit about a very confusing topic, a topic that everybody kind of disagrees on and thinks something different of. So I did want to talk a little bit about heat training versus hair damage. And I feel like most people think that they're the same thing. So the whole idea of heat training, there's two reasons why I feel like a person heat trains. One would be that they want the versatility with their hair. Maybe there's someone who likes to wear their hair both curly and straight, so they'll go ahead and do their silk presses during the cooler months like the fall and the winter, while they will wear their hair curly during the warmer months like the spring and the summer. So they want that versatility with their hair. So that's one reason why a person will heat train. I feel like another reason why a person may heat train is because they want nothing to do with their curl pattern. They want their hair to always be straight. They don't want their hair to revert when they wash it. They just want straight hair, or either they don't care if they maintain a curl pattern or not. So I feel like there's different reasons why people heat train in the first place. Therefore, there's different levels of heat training. So I did watch a really good video. One was by Shell Grows Hair. She made some really interesting points about the differences between heat training and heat damage. And there was another video, I believe his screen name is GlamFam Beauty or something like that, but I'll be sure to go ahead and link both of their videos in the description box because they really did provide some good points and observations on the differences, and they're both licensed cosmetologists, so they are really credible sources in my opinion. So both of them pretty much said the same thing, and I read quite a few articles, and most of the articles that I read said the same exact thing that they pretty much said. They said that heat damaged hair is when you completely go in and you use heat very often, like maybe every week or maybe every other week, or maybe you're using a really high temperature, so you're breaking the disulfide bonds in your hair really fast. So when you go to wash your hair, it doesn't revert, it stays straight because you basically destroy those bonds in your hair. But they're both saying basically that you can heat train safely if you know what tools to use, the temperature to use on your hair, if you know how to blow dry your hair correctly, if you know how to do all of these things correctly so that you're not damaging your hair, which I completely agree with. So I feel like for a lot of people, they just automatically see heat training as damage because they watch these videos and they see straight hair, like the people in the videos have completely altered their hair where it's not reverting back, it's completely straight. So I feel like a lot of people do see that as damage. I feel like when you completely alter the bonds in your hair, the disulfide bonds, the bonds that are responsible for your hair's texture, I feel like that is a more damaging approach to heat training. But I've seen people with bone straight hair and their hair looks healthy. I mean, their hair's not only long, but it's shiny, it has luster, they don't have split ends. So I feel like it's just what everybody's perception is of damaged hair. I mean, damage could mean your texture is completely gone, or the damage could mean to you split ends, hair that is shedding. So I mean, it's just a really touchy subject, but I mean, when you're talking about breaking the bonds in the hair, yes, technically that's damage. So I definitely get where these cosmetologists are coming from. So for me, since I think around the beginning of the year, somewhere around there, I started to use heat a lot more often because I just wanted to wear my hair straight. I don't wear my natural curl pattern, but for me, I don't necessarily want to completely get rid of my curl pattern by putting too much heat on it and completely ruining the bonds in my hair, because I do want to maintain the health of my hair. So for me, my hair has been reverting back every time I wash it, which is definitely a good thing because that tells me that my hair is still healthy. I am still getting shrinkage. I still have that elasticity in my hair. It's not brittle, it's not breaking off. And you know, I feel like I'm a light heat trainer. I feel like there's different levels for everybody. Some people are like heat trainers, like they'll do it according to the seasons. Some people do it a few times a year. Some people do it twice a month or one times a month. I mean, I feel like there's not a rule to how you do it. You do it as much as you want to do it. I feel like people think that you have to be like putting all this heat on your hair, you know, a few times a month or every month. No, I mean, you do what you want to do with your hair and you do how you want to do it. I mean, there's no rules when it comes to heat training. But for me, I mean, 1 month, I might just blow dry my hair for like 2 to 3 months. And then another month, I might blow dry and silk press. So I'm not constantly doing both at the same time. I try to get my hair a little bit of a break, so I'm not doing too much to it. So it just depends on your level of where you want to be in your heat training journey. I feel like it's different for everybody. Just because you heat train your hair doesn't mean that it's damaged. It's all about how you take care of it. Are you using your protein treatments? Are you getting your trims? Are you using the heat setting that is good for your hair type? If your hair is a finer texture, you wouldn't want to go in with a high heat setting. So it's just all about how you take care of your hair. But for me, you know, I do heat train my hair, but I do it at my pace, what I'm comfortable with. And basically, you know, I wear my hair straight, whether it be blown out. I like the blowout look sometimes. Sometimes I like a more sleek look. So I'll do a blow dry and a silk press. And the idea is that over time, you know, as you heat train, your hair, you know, is going to be able to hold up to the humidity better, and it's going to relax your curl pattern, which I've noticed with my hair, my curl pattern is so much more relaxed. I used to struggle in the shower. Like I always had to use a comb to detangle. Now I could just like finger detangle. I don't have to put my hair in like tiny little sections anymore. It's just so much easier for me. So that's pretty much it for today's video. If anybody has any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.